All right. Hi again, Club Comet Summer Club. This is Mrs. Dunn and Myleigh. We are here to make duct tape bows. I hope you're excited.
With bobby pins.
Or other stuff. We will talk about it here in a minute. So we are without Michael. He thought this was a girl's craft. But the thing about it is that if you're a boy and you're making a bow, you could give it to your sister if you're a sweetheart. Or you could make it for your mom. Or if you have a girlfriend, you could give it to your girlfriend. But don't let your parents find out. If you have a girlfriend. Just teasing. Just teasing. They can know about it. Myleigh's not allowed to have a boyfriend, guys, so. She's giving me the fist. That's hilarious. Okay. So today we are going to make a duct tape bow, and this is what it looks like. Okay, on the back we have just a bobby pin. I don't know if you can see the bobby pin's black. Black. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. So it'll go in your hair.
This one's fit for that one.
I think I put the bobby pin on the wrong side down, but
yeah, you did.
It'll look like that. See it? I think I need to move my camera because I'm squatting down to do that. Anyway, duct tape bows. All right, first of all, grab you. I'm going to scoot Myleigh closer. Grab you some duct tape. We're going to move this a little bit. Grab you some duct tape. Myleigh. We're going to do Myleigh's because every time I do my own and then she doesn't in there. Things you can use. You do not have to just use bobby pins. We have these alligator clip things. You can buy them at Walmart. They come in like 25 sets, or they come in a variety. They're probably $5 or less for a whole bunch of them. We don't have very many of those at our house. When my daughter, first or second year of dance, I had to make dance bows because we couldn't find bows to match their outfits. So we have these clips that you squeeze them and they open up. You can use that too. You could either glue it on there, or we're going to tape our clip to it. We have bigger size clips that you could use. Just remember, if you get bigger, you can do that. I also thought about you can put it on a ponytail. Maybe you don't have a bobby pin and you have ponytail holders at your house. We call them ponies at our house. Or if you have a headband. Maybe you have a plain headband at home and you want to put your duct tape bow on that, and then go ahead. So you need something to put your bow on, either a clip, a bobby pin. This is what a package of bobby pins look like. If you don't know, they have them at the Dollar Tree. So go grab you something. You need a clippy of some sort, either a pony, a headband, or something, and you need duct tape. You also need scissors, or if we have an X-Acto blade in my house, it's very sharp. If you have one in your house, you need to make sure first you have parents' permission, or you need to be very, very careful because it will cut your finger off. We don't want that to happen. All right, Myleigh today is going to pick unicorn duct tape. They have that at Walmart. I bought it a couple weeks ago when we did duct tape bracelets for the end of regular school, Club Comet stuff, after school program.
Remember.
So, you will need 2 strips of tape.
1 7-inch and 1 6-inch.
Okay, tell them on the camera. Look at the camera and say it.
1 6-inch and 1 7-inch.
So you need 2 pieces. So we have a mat here that we use to cut all kinds of things out. I have duct tape from our last braiding thing. Myleigh's going to just take it. You could just leave it on here. You could use it for some other project. She's getting rid of it.
And I'm going to keep the blue tape and put it on me.
She's going to take the blue tape and put it on her, folks. It's okay. We need to move out of the way. So, if you don't have a mat, whatever you use to put your duct tape on, make sure it comes off. I mean, don't go to your dining room table, kids, and put it on your parents' wood table. That's bad. Maybe if your kitchen counters are Formica, that might work easy to do. But you need to make it 7 and 6 inches. If you don't have a mat, you can get a ruler. So I'm going to place one. And we're going to go all the way over to, oops,
6
that didn't
inches.
stick. This mat's got all kinds of stuff on it. We're gonna go
6
first to
inches.
6 inches. I'm gonna take my X-Acto blade just because it's easier. I did my first one with scissors because we couldn't find the blade.
6 inches.
Mr. Dunn found it for me. So, I like that because I can rip it and it's easy. We also have a different one. If you have somebody in your house that does like fabric crafts or leather, or you might have another X-Acto one. I don't know. It's a knife to cut stuff.
On the video, she said after you do that, you have to flip it upside down.
Okay, but we're not going to flip it upside down yet because we're going to cut our other piece. So that was 6 inches. Now we're going to cut another piece of tape that's 7 inches, okay? My daughter is so excited. We watched a video of a girl doing it on YouTube, and that's where I learn a lot of stuff, is YouTube. And then we practiced doing them, and she's going to start making them for her cousin. Her cousin has a birthday this weekend. So, no, don't do it yet.
Okay.
All right, so we have 2 pieces, 6 inch and 7 inch. Now, you're going to go to your 7 inch piece, and you need to cut off, it says approximately 1/4 of an inch. I just eyeballed it. My friend is not the ruler. Maybe your friend is the ruler. I don't have an extra ruler, so that's why I kind of eyeballed it. And so, oh, Mr. Dunn's got one.
It's pretty.
Mr. Dunn's got one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see. 1/4 of an inch. So, if you are using a ruler, and you don't know how to do it, the tip is 0. The 1, that's 1 whole inch. Okay? So, if I was going to get my duct tape, I need one that is 6 inches, and then I need one 7 inches. All right? But now I've got to cut 1/4 of it off. Well, the big line in the middle is the half. So I'm going to go the half to 0, and there's another big line. That's 1/4 of an inch. So I just eyeballed it. So if that is a whole inch, and that's 1/2 inch, that's 1/4 of an inch approximately. So I just put my finger there. I'm going to make a mark.
Right down, smack.
And then I'm going to go
hard.
all the way down. I'm moving this so I can see it. I should have my glasses on, but I don't. Is that the mark?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to cut it all the way down. And then I'm going to take that piece off that piece. Oops, I got too big at the end. Oh well. And I'm going to set it over to the side.
Because you will need that later. Do
So
not
I have,
throw it away.
don't throw it away. We will need it. My 1/4 of an inch, I'm going to set it, I'm going to actually put it back on the board over there. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Notice I didn't get a ruler. I'm just eyeballing it. And I am trying to make it straight. It's kind of hard when it has a pattern on there. It was easier. I made the other one that had a pattern too, but it's easier when it's like a solid piece of duct tape. Now let's say that you wanted to do a design, but you wanted the middle part of the duct tape to be solid. So you would still have to cut off that piece, but then you would have to get a new piece and cut off 2 little pieces that were 1/4 of an inch so you could wrap it around, and we're going to show you that. All right, so Myleigh, tell them what the next step is.
Well, first you have to,
So she turned the 6 inch piece over, so the sticky side is facing up.
you need to get this.
You're going to take the 7 inch piece that we just cut on.
You are going to line it up at the bottom.
You're going to line it up on the side.
Can you hold
We're going to
it
put it
down?
exactly in the middle of the tape so you have 2 kind of ends. So you'll see stickiness in the middle. Let me help her.
Hold the piece down because it
Hold
won't
this.
work.
Okay.
Please hold it down.
Put it in the middle. Okay. So, it doesn't have to be completely perfect. So let's look at what we just did. We took the 6 inch piece was on the bottom and we put the 7 inch piece. Do you see how we have sticky side up on that side and sticky side up on that side? Then
You fold this.
we're going to lay it back down.
You're going to fold these in.
We're going to fold the sides over. The reason why we are doing this, folks, is because if you don't, you will have sticky edges on your bow. We don't want that. because it hurts when we pull our hair out. And all of us who have worn hair barrettes and got anything stuck doing that. I have a funny story while we're working on this, while she's doing that. I was curling my hair in what's it called, the Curl Secret. And I have really curly hair anyway. And so it got stuck like twice and I was panicking. But I didn't have to cut my hair out of it. It finally came out of it. Okay, so this is what we have. This is kind of a cool bracelet too. We have that, and then we have a sticky side facing out. Then you're going to put it where you can see the sticky side facing your face.
And you need to be careful with this.
Be careful with the blade.
Yes.
Probably have your parents.
Supervision, or have your parents do
Parents supervise or have your parents do it. You're going to take from the corner here, and we're going to go diagonal. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of make it into a V at the tip.
Triangle.
Triangle. She says triangle. So I'm going to start it here.
Right.
And I'm going to kind of hold. I'm going to start it where the color piece tape is. And I'm going all the way to the edge. So I cut off a triangle. And now I have half of a triangle down there. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And it's not perfect. My triangle isn't perfect. So that's kind of what that. I could make it more of a tip. It doesn't matter. That's going to be the inside of the bow. So it doesn't have to be completely perfect. So I cut a V off of each side. If I did it with scissors, it might have been better. I don't know. I'm not that great using this yet. I will get better though as the time goes on. All right, show them what to do. You're doing it and not showing them.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember which way to do it.
Okay. So the inside, where you just fold that over, that's the inside of the bow.
Oh, okay.
So I'm taking it around like this, and I'm going to put it even. So I'm going to lay it down so you guys can see it. I'm going to put it even with that. And then I flatten it down.
And
so go show them. Okay.
That's what you said.
Show them. So you flatten. That's what we have.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of looks like a bracelet.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is the next step, is easy. And this might be a good step to hand it off to the kids, or maybe your older brother or sister doing it with your little brother or sister.
Take the piece of tape and you wrap it around like you would finish off a bow. But
Yes.
you're not finished yet.
You are not scrunching the bow together at this time. We are just wrapping it around to kind of seal it together. Okay? Show them what you did. Get close to the camera.
How looks like a bow? It's right there.
So that's her centerpiece that she just did. Okay? All right, so now we are going to now scrunch it and start wrapping the other 1/4 of an inch tape around this. But we're not going to wrap it completely because we're going to put a clippy in there. And that will be the tricky part because we will be wrapping it around and we have to open it every time we come around to wrap it. But we're first going to wrap it. Okay, show them what you're doing.
I'm scrunching it.
Scrunching up the bow. Now, there is no right way or there's no wrong way to scrunch up the bow. It's however you think you can do. The cool thing about duct tape, or if you're working with ribbon this way, you know, when you make more of them, you'll get better at what you want it to look like. Okay? So, she's got it scrunched. Let me see how you did. Okay. She did a pretty good job. Okay. She's got it scrunched. So, I'm going to start the next piece of tape for her because she's not ever done this step yet. All right. So, I'm going to start at the top of the bow. Okay? One side or the other, you're going to figure out which way you want it to be the top that people see, the pretty side of the bow.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You may, if you get to do a design, you may not like the way the design ended up, so you may want this side to be the top of the bow. But this is the way Myleigh wants this to be the top of the bow. So I'm going to start the piece in the middle. And I'm going to, it's scrunched up. You got to hold it. This is the hard part. It's scrunching it up. This is how you want it? Okay. So I'm going to wrap it at least twice. Then I'm going to take my clip.
This clip.
Or take your bobby pin. Or take your, this would be cute on that. That would be cute. You could do it either way. You could lay it flat or sideways sticking out. Or if you want to take your pony, this is where you do it at that time.
Okay, so I'm going to try to do it, okay?
No, it's going to go on this side.
Oh, okay.
Because this is your back. No, look. So you lay it flat. All right?
Open it up.
She's got to open it up. Okay, pull tight. All right. So we have our first spot. And so it needs to go farther over. So I'm going to undo it a little bit and help her out. So I have it on the back of the bow, but it's flinging around because I haven't finished wrapping the bow yet. So I'm going to come back around here, wrap around the front. Then I'm going to get back to the back. What do I have to do again? I have to open it up. Now, when I did the bobby pin earlier, that was kind of a challenge because I was trying not to stretch the bobby pin all crazy. So I'm going to keep wrapping, go over the front again. Then I'm back to the back. I got to open the clip.
Can I try it?
Yep, pull it. Okay, keep wrapping. And then when you get to the back, what do you do at the end of a tape? You're going to press down so it seals it really good. Okay, doing that for a little bit, your heat will make it, the more you press on it and the rub, that will create friction or heat, and that will make it seal a little bit better. Okay, we didn't use any hot glue or anything. I should have been doing these a long time with after school program kids. This would have been a lot easier than making ribbon bows, but I didn't know how to do it.
And then you do this. You stick your fingers in here and kind of fluff the bow.
Then you can fluff the bow, all right? That's what I do. You just stick your fingers on the edge and you can shape it or fluff it. See how one side's fluffy, one side's not fluffy. So however you want to do it. Now, I think this is a little bit a bow, but I'm an adult. So if I want it bigger, what do you think I need to do, Myleigh?
I don't know. Make it bigger?
How do you make it bigger?
Make bigger pieces of tape?
Use more tape. So if I want to make a bigger bow, I could use, instead of doing 7 and 6 inches, I could do 8 inches and 7 inches. Or 9 inches and 8 inches. They just have to be an inch apart because when it folds over to tape together, that's the part that it does. All right. So you want to show them your bow? She's straightening it out.
Here's my bow. Here's
Right.
the back of the bow. Cute.
So it would have looked cute on a headband too. We have lots of pink.
Yeah,
You
because
see
I
it?
like pink.
So she has a clip on here, so I'm just going to show you. I could just clip it onto the headband. You could do that.
Headband
Or I could have taped it onto the headband that way, if you have a headband. Or we could have put it on a pony, like that. And then you could have it as a ponytail. Or that was it, right?
Yeah.
So, you could make these for any decorations either. If you are skillful and get good at doing it. You can also give them on presents for people's birthdays or anything like that. It's kind of fun. So if you made a duct tape bow with us, you can post it and show us what it looks like. This was kind of an easier little project.
Can I see my
So
bow, please?
this is what Myleigh's looks like. Let me see my bow that I made earlier. What are you doing with it? Oh, Myleigh found some jewels. And she's going to make some for her cousin today. And she is going to put a jewel on the middle of it. So you could add, this is the one I made. And I fluffed it out. See how I fluffed it out? I don't know if you can see that. See how it's more fluffy? Like that. You can see my bobby pin too. Or if you don't like it that way and you want it flat, you can re-flatten it out. Or one day you want it fluffy and one day you don't want it fluffy. That's flat. Then you do that. Just to show you how to fluff it out again, you stick it in the middle like that, and you just kind of open it up. And if it's not the way you want it, you can form it to the way you want it to be. All right. So if you want to make a bigger one, you can go 8 inches and 7 inches, or 9 inches and 8 inches. I would say, or you could make 2 of these and do pigtails. Make some for 4th of July, or I guess that Flag Day's coming out. That's still patriotic. So, if you guys got any questions, you can leave them down on the bottom, and I'll try to get back to you. And if you made them, you can post a picture of us with it. It's cool. Maybe you can make some and give them to your friends, or maybe your mom or your family or something like that. Fancy smancy. She's got hers in her hair. I could put mine. You could show us. I put the bobby pin on wrong on this one, but anyway. So there you go. Woo! I made mine black and white.
My kitty has a bow.
Her kitty has a bow? Yeah, you could. Alexis, you could totally make this for your cat and put it on their cat collar. That would be cool.
Or on their ears.
Or on their ears. Ah, that would be brutal. Brutal, I say. That would not be nice to put this on your cat. My dog is a boy, so I will not be putting bows on my dog. I don't paint his nails either. Some people do that no matter if they have a boy dog or a girl dog. But anyway, this is what we made, Miss Cass. It's cool. Figure it out. Maybe you can make one for Riley. Or if Riley's nice. Look. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Kind of. Maybe if Riley's nice, maybe I'll make her one. Ha! She's got to be good. Tell Riley she's got to be good. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. We will see you back here for fashion next Tuesday. And have a good one. I hope the weather warms up and we have a good weekend. Bye.